Four Brothers and the Hyena King. Once upon a time, and this was a time when animals still spoke, when the forest listened, and when fear itself had a voice. There lived four brothers in a small village, pressed tightly against the edge of a vast, breathing forest. The forest was no ordinary forest. Even at noon, its shadows clung to the ground. Trees stood shoulder to shoulder, their roots knotted like clasped fingers, whispering secrets older than memory. The wind moved through it with intent, not chance. Every child in the village knew one rule as surely as their own name. Do not enter the forest, because the forest belonged to the hyenas. Not common scavengers, but a ruthless clan ruled by the Hyena King, a creature whose laughter was said to curdle courage, whose grin could empty a warrior's heart. People said he fed not only on flesh, but on fear itself. The more terror his victims carried, the stronger he grew. Now the four brothers were no ordinary men, though they did not yet know it. Long ago, a childless couple had found them at the forest's edge. Abandoned yet unharmed, four toddlers sleeping beneath the same tree. No tracks, no cries, only the forest watching. The couple took them in, raised them as sons, and loved them fiercely. The village loved them too. They grew tall and capable, bound by a closeness deeper than blood. Yet, they were very different. The eldest was strong. His muscles answered before his thoughts did. The second was clever, his mind forever weaving paths and plans. The third was fast. His feet barely touched the ground when he ran. And the youngest was quiet, always watching, always listening, as if he heard things others could not. One evening, as the brothers sat around the fire, listening to elders repeat the old warnings, the eldest struck the ground with his palm. "Are we men?" he said. "Or are we shadows? Must we live our whole lives scared to go into a forest?" The fire cracked. Sparks leapt. No one answered at first. Fear wrestled with pride. By the time the embers dimmed, a decision had been made. At dawn, the four brothers walked into the forest together. At first, it welcomed them. Birds chirped. Leaves swayed. Sunlight fell through the canopy like scattered blessings. Then the birds fell silent. The air thickened. The shadows sharpened. And from the dark came a sound. Hee hee hee! Laughter. Hyenas stepped from every direction. Yellow eyes, matted fair, jaws slick with hunger, they circled, tightening their ring. Then the ground itself seemed to bow. The Hyena King emerged, larger than the rest, scarred from countless battles, his grin stretched wide and knowing. "How dare you," he growled, "enter my forest? Where did you get such courage?" The eldest stepped forward, chest proud. We are not afraid of you." The king laughed, and with a snap of his jaws, the hyenas lunged. Chaos erupted. The strongest brother fought, but strength alone soon faltered. The fastest ran, but the forest had no exits. The clever shouted plans, but panic unraveled them. One by one, they were captured, bound, dragged, and thrown before the throne of snarling teeth. "Tomorrow," said the Hyena King, licking his lips, "you will be my feast." That night, bound beneath a twisted tree, the four brothers sat trembling. Then the youngest spoke. "Do you hear that?" They listened. The forest was crying. The wind threaded through branches like a voice barely remembered. "You are not strangers," it whispered. "You are not lost. You were born of us." The trees creaked. Roots shifted beneath the earth. The youngest leaned closer, eyes shining. "This forest is more than a place. It knows us." The eldest frowned, then slowly nodded. "I heard something too," he said. "It said if we stand together, truly together, we cannot be broken." At sunrise, the Hyena King returned. "Any last words?" he sneered. The youngest stood as far as his bounds allowed. "You call yourself king?" he said calmly. "But you are nothing without fear. You can not laugh without fear, hunt without fear, rule without fear." The hyenas hesitated. The forest stared. The king's laughter cracked, thin, uncertain. In that moment, the brothers reached for one another, not running, not fighting, not boasting. They stood still, hands clasped, hearts steady, fear drained from them. Light bloomed, soft at first, then blinding, flowing from the spaces between their joined hands. The strength of one became the strength of all. The forest answered its own. The hyenas shrank back, whimpering, dissolving into the shadows, until only the king remained, small, snarling, powerless. The forest swallowed him whole. When the light faded, the brothers stood free. The forest was silent, but no longer cruel. From that day on, the hyenas never returned. The forest remained dark, yes, but no longer ruled by fear. And the brothers finally understood the truth. They were never meant to conquer alone. They were born to stand together. The moral of the story: fear thrives when people stand apart, but unity strips fear of its power. And when courage is shared, even kings of terror fall. Thank you for listening. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this story about the power of unity, hit that like button. It helps the channel grow. If you haven't already, smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you'll never miss a story. Once again, thank you so much.